Hi everybody, welcome back to Hairy John's YouTube channel and Hairy John's Kitchen. In today's video we're going to be making our own pickles. So the main ingredients for today are of course cucumber to turn into a pickle and the cider vinegar. Now I'm using my own apple cider vinegar, which I believe is the original type of vinegar used, but you can use other kinds. But yeah, I encourage you to make your own. It's pretty easy, and there's a video for that. I'll try and put a link in the description for you to make your own. Alright, without further ado, let's check out the ingredients that we need. Alright, so here we are. So we've got our cucumber. Try and find the fattest one you can. This one, it's not very big, but it's more than what we need for this, so it's plenty. And we have the apple cider vinegar, and we need 2.5 cups of apple cider vinegar, 1.5 cups of the best water you can get. I use distilled water. Tap water should be fine, but again, it's good to have nice clear water. We need some sea salt. I'm being a bit lazy. Instead of getting all the dill and the garlic cloves and things, I've bought a pickling spice which basically has everything in it you need. It's got mustard seed, garlic, dill, and I think there's a couple other ingredients, but yes, sorry, noisy cat in the background. And to spice it up a bit, I've got some chipotle chili flakes, which are pretty damn good. Alright, so the next part, we're going to make the pickling vinegar or sauce. I forget what it's called. So for that we're going to go and use the pan, and we're going to boil some bits. Look at this guy. He's already been fed, but he's still hungry. Hey? I have to sort him out first, I think. Okay, so it's the brine. That was the word I was looking for. The brine next. So now I've added 2 tablespoons of my pickling spice, 1 tablespoon of the chipotle chili flakes, 2 tablespoons of sea salt, and I've added the 2.5 cups of apple cider vinegar and 1.5 cups of distilled water. So we're going to bring this to the boil, and then while we're waiting for this to boil, we're going to chop our cucumber into slices and put them into our mason jar. Alright, so we're back, and here we go. We've got the sliced cucumbers. If you look outside, it's like almost winter, but we've got some pretty nice weather today, which is great. Always love that when I'm doing a bit of cooking or things like this. Excellent. So we've chopped all the cucumber up. Remember to wash it, guys, and then we're going to put it into this mason jar here. So if this isn't enough cucumbers, I do have another one in the fridge, so stay tuned to see if we need more than 1 large cucumber. So here we are, guys. 1 cucumber is plenty for 1 mason jar, which I believe is a quart jar in America as well. I did chop up some more, but I took them out because we've got to put the brine in here as well, and if you've got too many cucumbers, then you're just not going to fit the water or brine in as well. Okay, so let's have a little look on the stove, see how our brine is doing. Awesome. So yeah, it's got a really slight bubble to it now, or boil, sorry. And you can't transmit smells through YouTube yet, but this smells amazing. Those chili flakes, oh yeah, it's got a real kick to them when I love chipotle, and a bit of a kick to my food. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off now, and I'm going to let it cool down just for a few minutes, because we're going to be pouring this into a glass jar now, so we want to make sure it's not boiling hot, and then we're just going to store it. So come back in a second. And here is the almost finished product. So all of the brine has been poured into the jar, so these pickles, when we warm up the brine, it helps the pickles absorb the all of the flavours and all the goodness. There is another way of doing this, literally just by dunking the cucumbers into the brine when it's cold, but I believe it can take a week or two for the cucumbers to absorb the flavours and goodness. So I may give that one a go, but this is the style I'm going for at the minute. So all we have to do is screw the lid on and then put it in the fridge overnight, so for about a day. Probably doesn't need 24 hours, but give it as long as you can. I'm just going to wait until lunchtime tomorrow, and then I'm going to have some of these and I'm going to see how they turn out. Alright, great. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, guys, and yeah, have a great day whatever you're doing, and thanks for tuning in. See you soon. Bye.